Alright, what's going on, everybody? Not that late tonight, 15 minutes is not that big a deal, right? Hope you're all doing well. Let's get a tweet out nice and quick so that we can get things started. Dearest, Marvel Champions. What are we saying today? What are we saying? Let's see. Thanks for the compensation. And they changed the YouTube chat. Oh, Pixie Bell's asleep already. My God, Pixie Bell. They changed the YouTube chat. I don't know if you guys noticed this. I mean, it always comes up from the bottom, right? But it usually starts at the top, at least. And then comes up from the bottom. Now it's just coming up from the bottom. Alright, anyway. Let me, get a message out here. Let me get a tweeter out. Thanks for the compensation. The package itself was fine, but, really I'm thanking you because, I forgot, or I almost forgot how to make a video. So thanks for the refresher. Or I should say, host. There we go. It's not like I'm not making videos. Not really posting them. Package? Wait, what? Wait, what the hell? YouTube just... Alright, YouTube has changed something else on the back end here, too. I wish I could show you guys. But I don't have it set up to show this browser. But I literally just got a pop-up on, like, my little YouTube dashboard here that says, now would be a good time to insert ads. YouTube, are you kidding me? First off, this is a terrible time to insert ad. I literally just started the stream. What do you mean? Also, no. Creators earn more money inserting ads the more viewers are watching. Give it a try. Is that how ad revenue works? More people means more. Oh my God. YouTube just gave out all the secrets for free. Oh my God. All right, hold on. Thanks for the compensation. The package itself was fine, but really I'm thanking you because I almost forgot how to post a video. So thanks for the pressure tweet. Yeah. What is, dude, YouTube, why are you trying to push ads now? I mean, I know YouTube's whole thing, it's Google, that's what they do, but it's just weird that this is popping up now. This button is brand new too. Like, I didn't have this button here before. Maybe that's why they're just showing it, because they just made a new button and they just wanted to. Anyway, sorry guys. I stream every day, and there's not a whole lot that changes behind the scenes. It's very simple. You make a thumbnail, a title, you go. So when I see something a little different, it blows me away. Hi, I love you. Can I have a hug? Because I love you. Mike, back off. You can hug me later. All right, Eric Nelson, and over, but I'm sorry, that was kind of rude. Mike, bring it in. Bring it in, buddy. Bring it in, dude. All right, Eric Nelson sent it over a buck. Hold on. YouTube distracted me so much that I didn't even do this. Stop. Eric Nelson, thank you, dude. Saying tweet for worst war rewards and compensation nexus. Okay. Let's see here. We have crappy stuff. Let's take a look. Let's see. Oof. I mean, some people really like Elsa. And this champ is due for a buff. Let's be real here. So this, yeah, I wouldn't be all that psyched about this either, but yeah, maybe we'll get a little buff action there. And I know the Karate Man is probably happy to see this. Listen up, YouTube. If you insert an ad, I'm just gonna skip it because, well, yeah. I mean, they're giving me the control, and luckily, in my control, I'm not pressing the ad button, so you guys don't have to worry. But anyway, Battlefield Gaming sent it over a bug. Battlefield, thank you very much. Let me see here. ABG with July 4th compensation and possibly me beating Act 6 first clear. The week after July is gonna hopefully be insane. I never save shards or crystals, but it just happened, and wow, dude. Okay, yeah, man. Sounds like, dude, it sounds like a lot of people are saving right now. I've been hearing this more and more from people. We're about to have some account changing openings. A lot of them, I feel. Good luck, dude. Good luck when you do crack open all that stuff. Good luck to you. All right, let's go dump some energy, man. Let's dump it. Little dumperoo. What up, PWF? Can I tell you guys, man? I know compensation is like the thing, the talk of today and stuff, but I kind of sat back when I saw the compensation and I thought about what really gets me excited, and it's Taters' new alliance. Like stuff like that gets me excited. You know, because I saw the compensation and I was kind of just like, oh, okay. But I'm telling you guys this during the stream because I want to make a video about this, but I feel like I can't because I don't even know what to say in the video. It would literally just be like, yeah, Taters the new alliance excites. Yeah, I guess. Like I don't know how to word something like that. Because I feel like that has way more of an impact on the game than like that's the substance of MCOC. Is like a potential new branch of the community forming, you know? I'm not excited about the alliance because I'm joining. I'm not joining the alliance, just to be clear. I'm just excited that it's another part of the community that's you know, potentially gonna grow. I wish there was more like that. That's kind of how I felt about Battlegrounds, that didn't really, well, hasn't come to be yet. Okay, I'm not saying it's not going to come, but like when we got the Battlegrounds beta and stuff like that, I thought, okay, Summoner Showdown this year, the tournament's gonna be bigger and better than ever, all this stuff, and then it, you know, they're not ready for it yet, so it's gonna happen in time. But like that's the stuff I'm really looking forward to. So hopefully this doesn't sound too negative, like the compensation and stuff. That's awesome. It's a nice, you know, little bonus here, little positive thing for today. But man, I just want to say how much I appreciate stuff like new alliances forming. Even if I have no desire to be, you know, part of said alliance, stuff like that just gets me excited. Okay. Anyway, Jared Shields sending over 2 saying pulled 3 5-star Groots today. Are you serious? What? Wait, why? I mean, I know it might not have been your choosing, but 3 5-star Groots? What the hell, man? At least I got banana milk. Oh, man. Jared, that's a lot of trees right there, man. Holy crap, 3 5-star Groots. Just a forest of Groots. I guess that's what they're called, right? Like a school of fish, or, you know, insert name before animal kind of thing. It's just a forest of Groots. Casey Thunder sending over $1. Casey, thank you very much, saying, hey BG, King Groot popped up from the 6-star Nexus, but took Omega Red because I have a rank 4 Awakened 5-star. Definitely wasn't choosing MODOK. That was my first 6-star Nexus, by the way. Okay. That's a good Nexus right there, dude. You had King Groot and Omega Red to choose from. Damn. Crazy as it may sound, I think I would have picked King Groot there. Or maybe that doesn't sound so crazy these days. It would have sounded crazy in the past, but I mean, both of those champs are phenomenal. There is no wrong choice there, just to be clear. I'm not saying you picked the wrong choice or something. I'm just putting myself in your shoes, trying to figure out what I would have done. But dang, dude, that's a hell of a Nexus. Congrats. Congratulations. Oh, by the way, because I know we have some 4 Loki people in here. I was saying I was excited about Tater's, making his new alliance and stuff, just because it's like a new branch of the community, something to kind of follow along, a new little storyline, or whatever you want to see it. But if I was still in 4 Loki, I would of course be like a little somber. I'd be like sad to see Taters go and stuff for sure. So I don't know how you guys are feeling about it, but yeah, my excitement is from the onlooker experience rather than like because of course I'd want to keep playing with Taters. Of course I would want Taters to stay in for Loki to, if I was But anyway, just wanted to say that. But all right, let's see here. Casey, thank you again for the buck. Fear and Loathing NYC said over to saying, hey BG, Twitter. All right, well, let's see what we got on the Twitterverse. Actually, let me get out of this. Well, let me stay in here for right now. Fear and Loathing. What do we got? Here we go. BG, I mostly quest. I'm up to 7.3. Which champ would you rank 3? The unleveled up champs are already ranked 3, and Hyperion is the only one that counts on the last row. I also wrote full suicides. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Wait. Unleveled Hyperion is the only one that counts in the last row. Wait. Is there? Oh, okay. I think I understand. Okay. It took me a second. I thought you were saying Hyperion was already. Never mind. Sorry. Reading comprehension. I failed at it. Let's see. Check up for questing stuff. So, is it just the unleveled champs? Like all of these? Let me read this one more time, actually. I'm not saying whether unleveled champs are already ranked 3. Hyperion's the only one. I mean, because I like Magneto here, he's ranked 3, right? That's what we're saying. The PI is high enough to be, at least. Although these up arrows are different. I don't know if these are let me know, because honestly, like, Magneto is someone that I look at this and I think, yeah, Magneto. But if he's already ranked 3, because it's a little bit hard for me to tell. Here, the interesting thing about Magneto going to rank 3, as I'll wait for you to respond, is he can pretty much completely just crumble opponents at rank 2. So it's like, does he really need rank 3? I don't know. But the higher combat power rate will at least help you to get you there faster to that special 3. Plus there are times where he doesn't finish off the opponents, and just having the extra health and everything like that, the added safety net of it all, will be totally worth it. The ones highlighted can rank 3. The ones unhighlighted arrows are already ranked 3. Okay. Okay, so it's just that Gambit has a ridiculously high PI. So even though his PI was higher. Okay. Okay, I understand. Alright, so the up arrows. I mean, Falcon stands out a little bit. It's hard when it comes to rank. I mean, White Mags definitely stands out. I have no regrets about taking him to rank 3, even though I don't fight with him all the time. Yeah, man. Honestly, like your roster is pretty nuts. I think you're set when it comes to questing, so you don't have to go with any champ in particular. I'll call out some of the ones that I would be going with, but you really don't have to go with these. Like, I mean, my answer would be White Mags. Like, who am I kidding? That would be the answer. You run Suicides. He's fairly suicide friendly. I just like having on the team in general for pre-fights and stuff like that. And he's a good champ just to fight with. Synergy wise, great. That's who I'd be going with. But like I was trying to say, that's my pick. There's plenty other options here that would be totally viable. Nebula, Falcon. I'm gonna skip some of the ones that are maybe unawakened and not as suicide friendly. Hitmonkey is, I would add him to the list. I would even add Black Widow deodorant here to the list. I would add Spidey Ham. I mean, I don't think you said you don't really do battlegrounds, right? If you did battlegrounds, Bishop would be high on the list. She-Hulk would be on the list. I don't know if I'd go with Hype until he was awakened, but maybe I would. It can't be that far away till there's an awakening gem in your future kind of thing. So, yeah, there's a lot of options here. I may have even glossed over one or two, but I'd be going with White Mags myself, personally. But you're in a position where you can really rank whatever your heart desires, you know? But that's what my heart tells me. Shats, set it over a few of them. Canadian Bucks and ABG. Twitter at... Okay, hold on. Let's see. BG, you need rank of advice for currently Cav, and I haven't pushed any content after making Cav. Only been doing the monthly event quest. I'm ready to take on what's next, so what's your advice? Well, my advice is to just start questing. Here's always my advice when it comes to high-level content. Quest until like especially like Act 6 and beyond. Just start questing, and when you run into a problem that you don't already have a good solution for, that's when you make a rank up. I didn't give that advice to Fear and Loathing because Fear and Loathing, he already has everything covered. But for the average person, that's my advice, is just begin. You don't really want to rank preemptively because there's tons of good options. But just go into a quest and kind of feel out what you need. Magneto, you can't really go wrong with this guy, though. I mean, dang, if I'm not talking enough about Magneto tonight, huh? The other option is, when I said just quest, I was talking about Act 6. The other option is you can be a little bit more focused if you want, and you can hit the variants if you haven't. In which case, you got a couple strong villains. Got a few strong villains that I recommend, like, focusing on getting these guys ranked up. Mags, Venompool, Kingpin. And I would take on the villain variant. Maybe even add, Null to that list or something. But yeah, as far like an immediate rank up, I would go Magneto again. But yeah, just begin. Just start questing, man. Hit Act 6, or if you decide, you can branch out to some variants. But since Act 6 got changed, you might want to just start in Act 6. It was nerfed. If it wasn't for the nerf, then I usually say go variants. But with the nerfs, might as well give it a go. Alright, Steve. Wait. It's always so confused. It's in the different... Alright, Dragon said it over 2 static. I'll get to yours in a sec. The order is different on my... Anyway. You know what's waiting for you? A reveal tweet. Oh, Dragon has opened a lot of crystals, right? Let me see here. Hold on. Okay. Alright, here it is, as promised. As promised, everyone, the opening, the Nexus one anyways, 10 6-star Nexus crystals, 1 Mystic, 9 regular. Here's my top 3 Nexus pulls, all of which will be going to rank 3 at the soonest possible opportunity. Okay. Yep, that's a pretty obvious pick right there. Hell yeah. Okay. As much as I love Sassy Pants here and Tiger is cool, yeah, I would have went Null as well. Mr. Negative. Okay. Good stuff. What else we got here? All the pulls. Pick missing, notable exception. 10 new champs. 10 new champs. Dang. Hot damn. 10 new champions. Hey, what about number 10, you might ask? Oh, this one I already knew about. For those that missed it, I had the worst Mystic... Excuse me? The worst Mystic Nexus ever. The worst, but in the end, 2.5 hours later, with multiple ones of the Grandmaster still only play it in the future. Wait, are you saying you sat on the screen for 2.5 hours? Oh, goodness gracious. I know Dragon picked up Doom here, right? Yeah. Okay. I went with the one, the only Dr. freaking Doom. There it is. Damn, Dragon. That's some good opening right there. So many new champions. Holy crap. How is that even possible? I feel like half the time I open up a Nexus Crystal, it's like, well, here's 3 champs that 2 of them are Sig 40, and 1 of them is a New Awakening, so I guess I take the New Awakening. God damn. Alright, Static set with the 15-month Static. Thank you, dude. About to have a fully sprouted eyeballs in your bush and stuff. That sounded weird that way. Last 2 beat man, also great choice today. Took guillotine 29 to rank 2 today. Okay. Static, let's see. BG, hot take on today's compensation, in quotes. 4 out of 10. Today was Kabam pissing on a wildfire. True compensation would have been something that caused them a bit of pain. As much pain as I feel playing. Dang. Also, I was planning on spending for 4th of July, but now I'm not so sure. Yeah, man. I mean, here's what I realized about compensation today, too. My previous take, I was trying not to be too negative, but you've unleashed it, man. I'm gonna for just a moment here, guys, and then we'll be back to happy times. All right. Here's the thing. There's no amount of compensation that fixes the situation. It doesn't matter. Kabam could literally give out a dozen 6-star, Nexus crystals or whatever. Free rank 4s for everybody. I mean, I think our champions on our roster, they're really vehicles for fun times. And it's like the fun times, that's the part that's broken. At least that's how I feel. I know that's not everybody's take on it. It's not everyone's opinion. But like, compensation for me would have been that tournament, would have been Legends runs that still existed. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, stuff that was just taken away. Just getting some of that stuff back, that would have been cool to see, But all right. Negative time over. We gotta take the whatever good we can get, I guess. I don't know. As much as can say negative things, still take the good that we can get, and just hope that the future of MCOC is better. That's it. But yeah. So I agree with your assessment. I don't know if for the same reason or not, but I do agree with your assessment at least. Casey Thunder signing over, Buck. Casey, thank you very much, dude. And before I head off, I'm also going to say that for the 6-star basic 2 to 3 rank up gem, I almost used it on Civil Warrior, interesting. But decided on White Mags. Okay, I think that's a good decision. He was my first 6-star, and he deserves it more than Civil Warrior. Yeah, I would say so for sure. I'm not a big fan of Civil Warrior. I know some people like him. That's cool. If you're one of those people, awesome. Excuse me too, but guys, sorry. I don't know if that came through the mic or not. But anyway, yeah, I was never really such a fan of his. It's his play style that I just don't find as fun. But of course, everyone enjoys a different play style. But yeah, dude, I think that's a good call. Going with white mags. I took mine to rank 3 a while ago and have no regrets about it. I say I don't use them that much for things like outside of synergy and pre-fights, but I mean, I actually do use them a pretty decent amount. The more I think about it, so I totally think he's worth the rank up. 100%, no regrets on that. Mr. Omega Beast sending over one of them Australian bucks. Thank you, dude, saying Twitter check. I got my first rank 4. Let's see who it is. First rank 4. Let's take a gander. Let's see. First rank 4 is not who I wanted, but who I needed. I'll be doing the Mutant Abyss Karina's challenge soon. Okay. Just need to rank up a couple more people. I'll have my rank 4 Archangel one day, but today was not that day. Dang, dude. Well, this is gonna be a blast going through that content. You know, I'm not a huge fan of Strife. However, I am a fan of this rank up. I like the idea of ranking up to complete content. I've said this before, and it probably sounded cheesy the last time I said it. You know what? I don't care. I'm saying it again. I like ranking for content because it creates a little storyline. It creates your own unique storyline. This champion will be a super memorable rank up for you, even when 10-star champions are in the game, if that day ever comes. Because you rank this champ with a purpose. You rank this champ to help you get through a challenge. Versus a lot of the champs that we rank up, it's like, well, I've got some resources, and this champ's cool, so, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that, but, like, hell yeah, dude. I love ranking up stuff like this, where you know, like, you got a purpose for this champion. So, cool, man. Oh, he was unawakened here. He's awakened now. Nice, man. Well, congrats. Good luck on the Abyss run. I Fear and Loathing sent over another 2 saying, thank you, PG. Also made Hercules my first rank 4 today. All right. Another first rank 4. Hell yeah, man. Congrats on the rank 4. Congrats joining the Hercules club. A club that I will maybe one day be part of as soon as I pull them, and then also have rank 4s. Just a couple things hold me back from it. It's fine. Wait, I might be doing a July 4th video for YouTube, thinking about it. Pixie Bell joining the... I'm gonna put so many sleeping emojis on that video, Pixie Bell. Just because. You don't like dashing back and holding block every 10 seconds? No, Mike. Yeah, that's for Civil Warriors playstyle, right? Yeah, no, not so much. Imagine Jim. What's up, buddy? Sending over 5 saying, hey, Brian, what do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. Jim, why do you do this? Just sit back and just ask yourself that question. But seriously, who to rank 3 as a 6-star? Longshot or Yondu, both awakened. Ooh. Jim, I don't know if I can really help you out in this case. I'm familiar with Longshot. I have not played new Yondu yet. I've been doing a pretty good job of playing the brand new champions to the game this year, outside of Rin Tries, the only one I haven't tested. Well, and I guess Wicked now too, but the reworks I'm a bit behind on, and I have not played new Yondu yet. So, I don't know. I hadn't heard a ton of good things about Yondu, though. Is this actually a tough decision? Again, this is like a totally biased answer because I know Longshot, I don't know Yondu. I thought this would just be an easy Longshot decision. But I really don't know. Maybe Yondu's pretty legit, and I just haven't heard the hype around him. So yeah, I don't know. Wish I could help you more, but I mean, I can still help you more. Get some more exercise at least, because your joke was terrible. So boo. Enjoy your lap. Also, who's doing this? Stop putting Penny in the arena. She's so annoying to fight. Let me just hit your block 400 times, Penny. Oh my god. Let me just do no damage, even though I'm using one of the highest damage dealing champs in the entire game, Penny. Even though I'm running Suicide Masteries, Penny. What are your guys' thoughts on Yondu for the people that have played Yondu? Longshot Yondu can suck it. Is that the only... PG hates stealthy. This is true. He will say Mole Man. I'd kill for 6-star Mole Man. If there was someone asking about stealthy and Mole Man, my answer definitely would be Mole Man, yeah. Even if I didn't hate stealthy, Mole Man just gets way more action. Drixie sending over a buck. Drixie, thank you very much. Saying, hi Brian, love the content. Well Drixie, thank you very much. Appreciate the kind words and the support. Thank you, thank you. Poweroids sending over 20 of them MXs saying ABG, tweet, okay. Let's see, what do we got here, man? BG explored Act 7. The normal nexuses were very nice to me. I have a mutant gem for Kitty and a generic for Nick. And got a skill gem for rank 4. Is Nick or Kingpin better? Well, I wouldn't really say it's a question of better. They're two really good champions that kind of cover different bases. They're in the same class. They can be used for somewhat similar purposes, perhaps, but they're quite a bit different in a lot of ways. Fury's a hero, Kingpin's a villain. Fury's not an XL, Kingpin is. Fury relies a lot on bleed and has lots of great synergy support for other champs to build them up. Plus a second life. Kingpin, he's more on that raw physical damage. I mean, he's got a synergy or two to help someone out, but he's not really known for that, and he does not have a second life. You know what I mean? A lot of differences between these two. This is a sick opening though. Holy cow, man. What the hell is this opening? Eye Bomb, a Warlock, Kitty what the hell? Dude, congratulations. You weren't kidding when you said the Nexuses were very nice to you. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I really couldn't tell you, though, between Fury and Kingpin, total personal decision. You can't really go wrong. Who do you play more? Who do you like more? That's really be the only defining factor. The only other thing I could think of as far as like a personal preference of who do you like more is, does your alliance already have a Fury on defense? I feel like he's a better defender than Kingpin is, even though Kingpin can mess people up sometimes. If you're even into Alliance War, that is. I think they're both really good for Battlegrounds even. I think they're both good for general questing. I think Kingpin's better for AQ, but I don't know if you need to, really invest your absolute highest resources just for AQ or something, So it's just a personal preference play at that point. I like Kingpin. Kingpin's my favorite skill champion in the game. Even though I mean it's partially just because he's got the bald head, but both those guys got bald heads. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying you can't go wrong either way. It's actually a really good poll. Hold on. Who would you rather rank for? I'm gonna take a guess that more people are gonna vote for Fury. But I'm really curious. This is one where I can kind of see it going either way. I literally didn't hit this guy once, and I just hit him with a special 2. No rotation or anything, just a special 2. And it was overkill. Dude, you don't even need to play the game when you're playing with CGR. You just have to get to a special somehow, some way. You win. So it makes this game fun. You can do what you want. In a lot of ways, yeah. the Kabam's done a great job of kind of opening up those different avenues of play over the years. For as much as I can maybe complain about some stuff, they've done a really good job in buffing and reworking and just over time creating a lot more options of champions to go with, because Kingpin, let's not forget, he was a total dud at one point in time. The answer would have easily been Fury in the past, and now you can see the poll. I'm surprised. I thought Fury would still come out on top, but it's very close. But Kingpin does have a slight lead in the poll here. Does have a lead. I thought we said stay off the polls, BG. Pixie Bell. I can't. Jim sent over another 5 saying Yondu has been called the Nimrod Light Champ. Interesting. As he can remove prowess from mutants, I don't have him as a 6-star. Wait, don't have him as a 6-star. I thought you were talking about rank. Wait, what? Who to rank 3 as a 6-star, Longshot or Yondu? Oh, wait, are you saying Nimrod is a 6-star? Hold on. Maybe you're saying Nimrod is a 6-star. Because I'm like, wait a minute, you don't even have him as a 6-star. How are you going to rank 3 him? There's a step before that process, my friend. But no. Okay, must have been. Okay, don't have Nimrod. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, I really couldn't say, man. I wish I can give you some advice, but I really couldn't say. I don't want to mislead you and just say a champion's name just because I want to give an answer. So just gonna tell you the truth and say I don't know. I haven't tested him. I gotta test Yondu. I have to test Expo Dead Force. Who else have I not tested? I haven't tested most of the buffed champs this year, but we haven't got that many of them. I did test Storm. I mean, I was just saying AA was kind of a buff, even though through synergies, I did test that at least. Abby Doe, by the way, what's up, man? I've been seeing you in the chat. I have read 0 of your messages, and I'm not going to start now, but hello. Rocky Rocks, just a moderate update, and his best check to after. I hope he gets an update, man. Please. You already misled us with the cereal water. It's water cereal, Pixie Bell. Get it right. Test a Gam Gam for like 35 seconds. What was there to test? I mean, I tested her a lot when she first got updated. This is her. This is the 10th update I've had to test of hers. You want to spend a few hours each time? There's not enough time in the world for every time she gets buffed. I'll test her next month when she gets her 14th buff. First, we don't have a 6-star Nimrod, so definitely looking into Yondu. He does Nimrod's job well in the meantime. I am curious how true that is. Because interesting. Gamora's a beast, dude. Sort of. What's your definition of beast? Can she deal massive damage? Hell yeah, she can. Can she insert anything else? No, to be honest, I don't even remember what she has now. She's good. It's just I'm literally never going to use her for anything of high level content unless the champion tags force me to. I have her at Sig 40. I would love for her to be, the next best Cosmic or a top 5 or something. But hey, man, I mean, there's 43 Cosmics in the game. Can't all be top 5, right? Where is Gam? There she is. What do they change about her this time around? They made it easier to get her buffs built up, right? And then if Gamora has 8 or more personal buffs active, her attacks cannot miss. I'm not using Gamora in a miss situation. No shot. Listen, it's not that hard to get 8 personal buffs with the update to Gamora. But when I think of miss, I think of kind of 2 situations. One, Ebony Maw. Let's face it, I'm not going to use Gam against Ebony Maw. The second thing I think of are nodes that make it hard to be aggressive. And in those situations, maybe it's not that easy to get 8 buffs. Maybe it's not that easy when you have to watch your alternating attacks and it's, you know, hard to get 5-hit combos in, and, you know, maybe you have to spend time banning specials and your buffs are dropping off. And I'm not saying it's impossible to use her in those situations. I'm just saying there's plenty easier options to get the job done. Right, dude, Jim sending over another 5. Jim, thank you, dude. Saying, hey, Brian, as I truly respect your opinion, what'd you think about the compensation? Enough? Lacking? What did you hope would be included that wasn't? All right, I commented on it a little bit. I'll say it again. I'm Jim, this is nothing against you. So please don't take this personally. I'm like trying not to be so negative. So I'm like kind of trying not to talk about it that much. But I will say it again. Like I said, there's nothing against you. This is a live stream. This is the nature of it. And I often enjoy these types of conversations. It's just I'm trying to throw a Kabama bone here because it feels like they need one. But you know, the bottom line is compensation doesn't fix the game. I kind of made a little bit of an analogy of like, you know, our rosters and the you know, the champions within them, the rank up resources for them, they're kind of vehicles to fun. That's how I see it a little bit. Insert kid holding a fart meme. BG trying not to be negative. I know, dude. Oh man. There's just no fixing it with a crystal, and I mean, if you doubled everything in the compensation, it wouldn't change things for me personally. I want somewhere or something fun to do with my champs. I'm not saying there's no content in this game. It's just not exactly what I'm looking for, or in some ways is tainted. Like if you're a competitive player, if you're a competitive Alliance War player, you know, the first thing I thought about when I was watching Taters' video, when he wanted to, you know, his goal is to make like another clean high level Alliance War and just like add to the competition of it all. I was thinking to myself, like, if I step back into that arena, I have to deal with the very real possibility that when I dash backwards with my champion, I might not actually dash backwards. You know? So like, if you're a competitive player, you're just looking for a clean competition. You're looking for a place to kind of flex your game knowledge and ability and growth that you know the time that you've put into your account to build it and everything. But at the end of the day, like the controls have to work, and if they don't, then it does. The rest of it doesn't matter. There are plenty of days where I don't feel any effects of the gameplay issues or anything. Sort of, at least. We're like not directly. There are some instances where I'm like, man, this is really feeling bad today. But then there's also the indirect issues of like, You know, again, Summoner Showdown was just canceled because of gameplay issues, I imagine. I think they're also maybe not ready for the Battlegrounds yet, but why are they not ready? Well, maybe things got delayed because they've been trying to fix these issues for over a year or whatever. So, like, I don't know, man. I don't want to be negative, says the man who just got done crapping all over Gam Gam. Yeah, I guess. She had it coming, though. No, I don't even know what that means. So, yeah, I like I said earlier, though, you take the good. Like, today, I think is a good day for MCOC. It's hard to forget the past year of issues or something. So that's kind of what I'm getting at, though. Is like, I think people should just be happy with today, be happy with the compensation, but also like I don't know. There's nothing in our control, I guess. There's really nothing in our control. When you think about it, like, it's the entire development is really up to Kabam. So either sit here and like be salty about it, or it could just be happy that, hey, we got some free goodies, some crystals to pop today, and cool. And yeah, I don't know. It sounds like I'm really going through some sort of crisis over here thinking about this. But it's like I said, man, I'm trying not to be too negative, but those are some of my feelings, at least. Okay. Esmer sent it over too, saying, can she insert anything else? Jesus, Esmer. BG 2022. Yeah, I didn't even realize that was the phrasing I chose until you brought that up, and I really wish it just flew right by me and that you didn't bring it up. Damn you, Esmer. Jesus, man. Well, thank you very much for the 2. Good Lord. Hey, I said that first. Oh, good. So it wasn't just Esmer that caught it. Excellent. Pixie Bell and God knows how many other people did too. All right. James said over to the 5 saying, Brian, I wasn't looking for sugarcoating. I'm curious what people think. I want the game to be bug free because I love this game. Yeah, I know. It's just, listen, if it was like it's not that even that I'm trying to sugarcoat it. It's just like, that's just the reality, though, is like, we don't have a choice of like how the game's developed. We just have a choice of like, well, we play or don't, or I don't know, man. Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting like philosophical on this or something, but it's like, not everybody is upset at like the state of things, and I guess I just don't want to ruin it for the people that are like still having a good time. You know what I mean? And by that, I'm not saying like I don't have any. It probably just sounded like I have zero fun in MCOC or something. Like not at all. I just mean, like the list of issues with the game, I feel like is just growing. And until the core issues, until they can finally get past the gameplay issues or whatever, it just feels like the game is kind of stagnated as a result. But for some people, it doesn't feel stagnated because maybe you're not a competitive player, or maybe for whatever reason your device, you don't really feel the gameplay issues, or you just pulled a new champion that's finally going to help you get through this wall that you've been stuck at. So like, you're going to have an awesome time for the next 6 months or however long you're right. So I don't know, man. That's kind of where I'm at. As I just don't want to like piss in those players' Cheerios about things. You know what I mean? Not as much as of like trying to sugarcoat it. Hoping the game is fixed, otherwise I doubt it'll see 2023. Oh man, this game is gonna see 2033, whether the issues are fixed or not. Listen, this game is not going anywhere. This game is gonna be the only thing is like I totally understand if you were in a spot where it's like if they don't fix the issues by 2023, you know what I mean? But the game itself, this game ain't going anywhere, man. This game is still thriving. It might not feel it just because, like I said, it's been a little stagnated due to the issues, especially depending on how far you are in the game and stuff. But whenever they do eventually get things squared away and stuff, yeah. I hope that made some sense, though. It's like not about sugarcoating. It's just about not wanting to bring the mood down too much with the combo. It's a good way of summarizing it. So my Nexus, and it is bad. Best choices are Awaken Annihilus or new Super Scroll. Who do I choose? I would take the new champ there. Super Scroll, there's a chance that he gets buffed, or he just got a new synergy. Actually, the synergy for him sounded like it could be pretty legit. I didn't test it though, so. But when in doubt, new champion is you really can't go wrong, because you never know when. I mean, look, Agent Venom is one of the most powerful champs in the game right now. Who would have thunk it? All right, Jim sent it over to the 5 saying, any idea why the CCP champion build assistance stopped? I loved what you, Royal and Dragon did. I would love to see this continue. I don't know. It would be interesting to hear Kabam's take on it. Those champions, it's hard to say like what effect we had on things, really, you know? Like, did we help design those champs? Yeah, absolutely. You could say that with a fact. But who's to say, you know, those like whatever your favorite champ was, who's to say you wouldn't have liked it even more if we didn't have the input? Or maybe we slowed down the devs. Maybe they work faster alone, or I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. To my knowledge, at least, I don't think there's been a continuation of that. But they did hire J-Nick, right? And there's potential for more stuff like that. So maybe that's their direction, is like, maybe they did see it as a positive thing, but instead of just wanting like a little bit of help, maybe they were like, well, let's just hire some people from the community and actually, you know, pay them and have like, you know, 40 hours a week out of them or something. But I really couldn't tell you. That's just me thinking out loud, you know, speculating. But I don't know. Couldn't say. It was a ton of fun. I loved the process. Curious how Broccoli's doing these days. But I love the process of getting help with those champs and stuff. This is the problem with the community. Anything goes wrong in the game, we need compensation. Once compensation is awarded, you rig the compensation crystals. Is it possible to make everyone happy? It for sure is. I mean, I know there was people there. Like, there's a thread on Reddit. I just wanted to gauge the you know, the community's thoughts on things. So of course I went to Reddit, and sorry for the bright screen here, but I mean, this is one of the threads right here. F you, Kabam, obvious rant. This person wanted more rank 4 materials. I know there was other people that wanted potions and revives. Like you're not going to make everybody happy. For sure. It's just never going to happen. Hashtag Messiah for mod. Hashtag it's official. Hashtag for Loki. Hey, Messiah. The newest for Loki. All right, man. So bald, man. Now I think I can talk you back into high level stuff. Now, yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Just asking for a friend. I think 7 days is enough of all the D. I will retire today. Okay, dude. Fair enough, man. You sent over such a generous amount, man. Thank you again. The week-long D. And revives would have been nice, but can farm them. I'm really surprised. So, I mean, it was only a few days ago. Was it even just yesterday or the day before? I don't know. We were talking about like when compensation is going to come. I was saying, yeah, probably close to July 4th. That way they can butter people up, get people happy, and happy people are people that will open up their wallets. You know, it's a good strategy. I wouldn't even be mad at them for it. Yeah, I mean, anytime you can make people happy is, even if there is a some ulterior motive behind it, like who cares? People are happy, right? But so and then someone said, do you think people would still buy stuff on July 4th if, you know, the compensation was good? And my response was, well, I think a lot of it is going to be, you know, consumables and stuff like that. And there really wasn't a ton of consumables per se. The biggest part of the compensation was probably the million loyalty that went out. And there's definitely consumables in there. It's not solo questing consumables, but there's consumables in there for sure. But I'm surprised that there wasn't like regular revives and potions and stuff. I think they've gotten a lot of feedback in the past, and they could probably see it through their own data. Hold on. Like, all right, here's my issue. The game is so laggy right now. I'm going to do one more fight before I reset my game. But just notice like how laggy things are. This is what I mean by like, it doesn't matter how many Nexus crystals are given out. You know, I just want to be able to play a more stable, I just want to have a more stable experience in the game. That would be the ultimate compensation right there, man. But anyway, was I just blabbing on about? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just surprised there wasn't more consumables, I guess. Quite surprising. But yeah, oh, this is what I was saying. I think they've gotten feedback in the past, and they can see in their own data that a lot of those items, they end up just, you know, going in the overflow and expiring or something. So I think giving out loyalty was a really good move. I think that was the biggest and best part of the competition, in my opinion. But still, it doesn't do anything for solo stuff. All right, anyway, Black Sarah from Sending Over 2 saying, how does Summer O'Pain rewards work? Oh, wait. Are the rewards? That's a thing, huh? Let's move on from compensation to new account challenge. Pixie Bell. Oh, God. You can make it still more revives once Eternity of Pain is over. Yeah, it's not over yet, right? Hold on. Is it over? No, okay. All right. I was confused for a second there. All right. So, the rewards work like this. You get points for each individual objective that you completed and all the weeks that you completed for Eternity of Pain. This is the final week, of course. And then the rewards, it's just however many points you were able to get, that's the level of rewards that you're given. We just have to wait the 6.5 days that are remaining on it, and then just like any other set of rewards, you just get to claim it. It'll show up in the mailbox, I assume, depending on if you have any selectors. make your selections, and that's that. But yeah, it's a point system, point-based system, where every single week was 1 point just for completing it, and then every special objective was an additional point. It's only available to Thronebreaker and Paragon, right? Paragon are the only ones that are able to get the full rewards, because only I was gonna say only half the objectives were available to Thronebreaker, but it was more than half. There was only like one each week that was different, I believe. But yeah, I don't know if that made sense or if there's something else that you're curious about, but let me know, Black Seraphim. Thank you again. Photo 2. Need to do Eternity of Pain. TJ, haven't done it yet? Make sure don't let that go. Easy. Saturday05 saying BG Alliance mates started a new account. Okay. A new account challenge for science, and as a 5-star at level 6. At what? He's got a 5-star at level 6? I guess the first Grandmaster crystal? Where do you get the... Wait. Oh, no. The compensation you're talking about, right? Yeah, okay, because of the compensation. I actually thought about that. I didn't think a new account would get the compensation. Interesting. Let me go take a look at the compensation packages. I had two thoughts, actually. So I'm glad that you brought this up. I had two thoughts. One, I didn't think new players would get the compensation. My second thought was, even if they got the compensation, I wouldn't want to start a new account with these. So before anyone says, oh yeah, now is the perfect time to do it, it is the perfect time if you're just looking to start up a second account for like trying to get it, I don't know, like a backup account for AQ or whatever. But if you're just like looking to relive the experience of when the game was new, this is gonna crap over that experience hard. Like it's just gonna be like, you're just gonna be waiting until auto fight gets unlocked so that you don't have to just keep, you know, tapping the screen, because that's all the fights are gonna be. Dang, so they do get this though. All right, well let's think. All right, so you had 5-star, 4-star. You could literally make a few new accounts and just fish for a really insane 5-star. You could maybe say there's like 30 really OP 5-stars or something. And if you got it, so it'd be like a 1 in 7 chance to get a super OP 5-star. So, you know, you make a half dozen accounts and you have an insane beginning. Dude, I might do that tomorrow just for the hell of it. Actually, no. Tomorrow would be a terrible day. YouTube! They're telling me again. Stop. And I'm not going to run an ad. Like, can I take a screenshot of this? What's the easiest way for me to show? Actually, I mean, I don't need to show you guys. There's just this pop-up that keeps coming up. No, now's not a good time to run an ad. Thank you very much. Anyway, oh my god. The glory actually will help you get some catalysts low level as well. So 3,000 glory. I mean, who needs that? You've got this. Oh my god. Forget the 4-star. This is the dumbest part right here. Forget the 4-star rank up gem. You're about to go buck wild with a 5-star like rank 3 because you can get this plus the catalyst that you have here. You're already given 10 tier 1 alphas, so you don't even need to spend any of your glory on that. You can just buy the rest of the catalyst that you need. You got a 5-star rank 3. You're uncollected by the end of the afternoon. What the hell, man? Obviously not if it's your first account. I'm talking about if, like, you know, you're already very experienced, you're a throne breaker or something like that, and but my goodness. BGBG, can you read Sebastian Morales' message? Been patiently waiting for a while. Sebastian, okay. Sorry, I've missed all of your messages. Pixie Bell, Twitter, please. Same name. Okay, let's go to Twitter. And wait a minute, though. Messiah, did you send over $50 when I was looking at all the compensation stuff? I'll get back to you in a minute. You lied. You lied. You said no more Big D. You're a liar. Dude, alright, hold on, though. Sebastian. BG, so the 3rd week of the side quest is here, and has a node that allows the opponent a 50% chance to block all light and medium attacks. So I did this. Oh, this is just gonna be some Doom slappage, isn't it? Yeah, poor Hela. Dude, Hela she just gets slapped around repeatedly by Doom. That's that right there. She's locked forever. R.I.P. So sad. Later, Hela. But alright. Messiah. Okay, alright. Your message is, nope, can't do it. Knees. Hashtag Mikey for Prez. Okay. I was gonna say, man, your first message was a lie. Oh, man. Messiah, thank you very much, dude. The D streak continues. Thank you, man. With some shot glasses, some sharks. Oh no, those are whales. Whoops. Don't know my aquatic creatures. A little bit of dancing. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated. Hashtag thanks, Mike, for the Wiccan vid. I'm really curious to test out Wiccan. He looked super cool. Like his animations, honestly, some of the coolest animations in all of MCOC. I'm just gonna say it. I'm a big fan of the animations there. It just feels different. So yeah. Anyway, I'll probably test Wiccan this weekend. I don't want to delay that one too much. Okay, Eric Nelson handing over a book. Thank you very much. Saying I will now be making a bunch of accounts till I get someone I view as God tier. All right, have fun. Miguel sending over a buck as well. Oh, did I just get smoked by Ultron? I sure did. Miguel, thank you for the buck, dudes. Saying rerolling accounts on MCOC gonna be real. People selling account with 5-star. Oh man, well don't. I hope they don't do that. Listen, guys, don't engage in that sort of activity. Do not be the seller or the buyer. But you're right, there might be some people that do that stuff. But yeah, not recommended. Oh man. That's so... I mean, I don't know what to say about stuff like that. The whole just being able to start with a... Oh, wait, this is a... I didn't even realize this is a Nexus, too. So, my math. Excuse my terrible math, because... you shouldn't have to even make 7 accounts to get a God tier hero. Because I forgot that there was actually like 3 chances per new account. So I don't know, man. You'll probably be good to go after like 2 or 3 accounts. All right. Anyway, not that you're going to see a Hercules after 2. That'll still be a little bit harder to get, but anyway. Black Sarah from San 2 saying, Twitter, please. Hashtag harassment. All right. Let me see what we got on the Tweeterverse. Let's see. Why always these emojis? The lit cigarettes. It's troubling that they're lit. I don't know why. It makes it worse with the baby bottles. Okay, this is what you're using your loyalty on. Fair enough. Did you actually rank them too? Okay, I would have taken this this new Black Bolt here for sure. Not too shabby. Now, just a quick aside here about the loyalty thing. Now, they just buffed loyalty rates, so I think it was going to be easier to get, you know, Unstoppable Colossus anyway. I'm just curious if there's anyone out there that maybe picked up this guy, maybe saved up their loyalty for years, got Unstoppable Colossus, and felt like they had a really unique champion, and then watches Kabam give out 1 million loyalty and just has, like, you know, the single tear going down their face. Is there anybody out there like that right now? Black Panther set it over 5. Is this the real Black Panther? Dude, thank you very much. And thanks, BG. You mentioned a few streams ago the importance of the willpower mastery. Oh, for sure. So I maxed it out, and it's made a big difference. All right, nice, man. That is awesome, dude. So, here's the thing about willpower. It will benefit anyone. But much like anything in this game, the longer you play, the more you develop your skills, the more situations you'll find that you can kind of work the system in your favor a little bit, and you'll run into situations where you will just intentionally either get hit by things or just find a unique way to get some free willpower healing. One of the classic examples is when you attack OG Captain America, he'll put a weakness debuff on you. Is it weakness or is it fatigue? I can't remember. Either way, the debuff does nothing except give you a free source of healing. You can King Groot is another one that I like to use as an example. You can intentionally get hit by his special one that'll put an armor break on you. And if he had a Fury up when he did it, then it's a permanent, indefinite armor break that you can just use for free healing throughout the fight. There's a ton of these situations in the game, and yeah, the longer you play, the more you'll realize just how effective the mastery truly is. But that's good, dude. I think getting the willpower mastery, that's a really big and important milestone in your progress. Well, hey now. Hold on a sec. Wait, Karate Mike bought him a week before they announced the awful loyalty potion system? Oh, man. That's not the message that I saw that I tipped. You can't just come in here saying stuff like that, man. What are you doing to us, man? What are you doing to us? No, I actually love this, man. I love when devs do stuff like this. Just the slightest little hint, the slightest little teaser. Not even a teaser. Kabam Tipped just said, play-tested relics today was pretty fun. Tipped, man. What do we do with that sort of information right here now, man? Tipped. I don't know if I've ever asked this of you before. Do you have a Twitter account? Do you care to share a picture or maybe I could set you up with some I think you're an Android kind of guy, right? I know of some screen recording apps that you could download. Dang, dude, you can't just be dropping bombs like that, man. We all want to see how it looks, what it's like, the effects that it's going to have on the game. I don't have socials. Send a letter. we'll wait, dude. How long does it take for a all right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on Amazon right now. I'm gonna overnight a thumb drive to you, and just send a little just put a little recording on that, and then I'll send you my address. Send a messenger pigeon. Yeah, I got a carrier pigeon. Oh man. Wise move, no socials? I mean, I agree. I think everybody agrees, and yet most of us are on the socials anyway. BG tweet. I've been waiting all stream, by the way. It's my first tweet ever. I was speaking of. Just roped in another one to the Twitterverse. You made a big mistake heading to Twitter. But for that mistake, let's check it out. Don't know who to rank. Got 4 5-star crystals and 2 next. This is his first tweet, by the way. It seems like you figured this out, because you sent this over a minute ago, the follow-up tweet. So you probably already know this. But yeah, always include the tag in the tweet. But yeah, anyway, I think you figured it out. But let's see. Don't know who to rank. Got 4 5-star crystals and 2 next. Okay. I mean, I don't have enough information here. So looking at this picture, I would call out, like, you know, 3 or 4. I mean, if I were to call out 5 champions in total, I would say Kraven, Nimrod, Magic, Longshot, Emma. Sorry, Nova. But the thing is, I don't know, like, what 4 stars you're working with. So, for example, if you have Doom, if you have Dr. freaking Doom as a 4-star champ, and he's like rank 5 or something, I would say, forget Longshot, forget Magic. Your Mystic needs are covered. Same thing, if you have, like, Magneto or, you know, some other really strong mutant champion, I'd say forget Emma. You know, Kraven I don't think is that strong. I included him in the top 5 because there's only, you know, 8 options here in total. So I would kind of need to see your 4-star champions. I would say your strongest is Nimrod. This is a champion that, regardless of your 4 stars, Nimrod is a wise investment for the long term of your account. I think a comment was just added. Is that your 4 stars? Is there... Refresh this. Aha. Okay. You do have Doom. Okay, see, this is why this is important. Rank up Doom, rank up Venom, rank up your 5-star Nimrod, and then wait till you get more champions. Obviously, continue to use the champs that you already have ranked up, but I would not recommend putting more resources into Kraven or Nova. I don't think Emma, you need to put resources in. You have Iceman. Iceman will work for the time being. If you do feel like you need more mutant power, then Emma's not a bad champion to invest in. I just think, you know, you might pull someone else before you get to that point. So, yeah, my advice is, like, Doom, Venom, continue with Nimrod, and then wait until you see how your account unfolds. That's my advice. Baldy, did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's fine, he woke up. Okay, dude. Boo, just take a lap, dude. I have nothing to say to you. I also have nothing to say to Tipped right now. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, there is a follow-up message. I thought there was nothing else. Let's see. It's looking spiffy. That's about as much as I can say. I'm pretty excited for the reveal. Dude, I bet you are, man. I know you've been hammering away at this for a while. If I were you, I'd be very excited. You know, I don't think they're exactly the same, but I imagine it feels how I'm going to feel when I can finally start uploading more videos again. Because I've just been kind of hush on the, you know, just saying I'm working on stuff, but you can't see it yet. Ha ha ha. It's gonna feel good to be like, okay, yeah, here it is. This is what I've been working on. And I imagine that's how you feel with the relics right now, because you haven't really been able to say much. But we're all excited to see how it goes too. Alright, Kingster Slimer sent it over, Buck, saying, hey BG, wouldn't you agree Spider-Ham is the best champion? He throws pies. That's where the message ends. No, I'm just kidding. There's more to it. He throws pies. He flies when hot dogs are around. Plus, he's a pig. What more can you ask for out of a champion? I mean, when you state your case like that for the pig, guys, I have a new favorite champion. I mean, Man-Thing, he's been dethroned just like that. You make a lot of sense, Kingster Slimer. You make a whole lot of sense. Plus, add this to the list. Cam hates the pig. And I like Cam. He's a good guy. But I also like things that agitate Cam. So, yeah. Now, oh, man. On a serious note, Man-Thing has not been dethroned. Man-Thing, it was just a joke. Don't walk away in your usual not caring way. Man. Alright, anyway. I don't know why I really thought you were about to say it's gonna feel like when I finally have a child. Karate Man. Settle, bud. Maybe you're gonna have that child, but not me. Ain't happening. Wait, I don't know why. Wait, did only do the fight with Colossus and Doom? What fight are we talking about? Imagine if Kabam was your mechanic and you asked them, hey, my car fixed yet? And they say, no, haven't even started, but I put a new stereo in it. Can't wait for you to hear it. That's what relics are. I don't know if it really works that way. I don't know if that's fair to say, man. I get where you're coming from, but it's more like there's not just one person working on things, you know? So as much as I like, yeah, I'm not really super happy with the state of things. The compensation doesn't fix it and stuff, but this is something entirely different. This is and I mean, it might the end result might feel the same, so fair enough, but still different. BG, how does Guillotine 299 work? Because I just pulled her as a 6-star. Well, you have to keep a high combo. Actually, I said I was going to restart the game a while ago due to the lag. Let's restart it. Just been dealing with the lag all night. Guillotine 299, you have to hold a high combo. And her damage scales with that combo. You kind of have two options for... This is like a super quick and dirty guide, all right? So I'm going to leave out a lot of the details. If you want all the details, go to Aunt May, check out videos, etc. You have two general play styles with Guillotine. One, you mostly spam special one. It's her power control. And it's actually really effective. If you check out some videos of... Happy McMuffins and Metal Sonic Dude, they have insane fights with like 2-star champions that are just able to completely control the power of the opponent, and yeah, It's pretty mind-blowing stuff. Or you can end the fight with a special 3. If the opponent's below 5% health and you hit that special 3, it will finish the fight for you, and you carry over 100 combo hits for your next fight. You have to keep doing that if you want to keep, you know, that snowballed damage throughout the quest. And it's only ever 100 hits. Like, you can't bank like 100 hits every fight. It's 100 hits or nothing. That's it. So it's in a way, the champion is kind of comparable. It's just kind of an in-between of Star-Lord and Aegon, but then she's also a robot. I don't know if any of that made sense, but that's kind of the quick and dirty version of Guillotine. All right, Gunner sending over $1. Gunner, thank you very much. Saying sweet PG. Okay. Gunner, what do we got here? Really leaning towards the new Omega Red, but I know Sig is important and want input. Not running ouchies, but kind of saving. 1 and 2 generic gem. Shows Mystic for tier 5 class Catalyst. Also next tweet. Hold on. Really leaning towards the new Omega Red. You're talking about ranking this guy up? Yeah, no, I wouldn't touch. So his Sig is incredibly important, and running suicides are pretty important too. So do not give this rank up gem to Omega Red. Definitely not. Chose Mystic for tier 5 class cows. Also next tweet. Okay, let me look at the next tweet first. Some other cool polls from the comp and such. Kitty got awakened and taken. Okay, let's see. Okay. Nice. Okay, solid pulls. It's still good that you pulled Omega Red. Don't get me wrong. Wait, hold on one sec, guys. Okay. Yeah, Omega Red's a great pull. Just don't invest in the champion right now, I would say. And nice. I'm assuming you got mags here. Good pulls. As far as the rank up gem, I would say Penny. If you don't like Penny, I'd say any of these 3 champs would be a good use of it, in my opinion. But, I mean, you got this Penny here. She's even awakened and everything. She's a really annoying defender, but that's not her only purpose. You can use her offensively as well. Just a good all-around champ. But, yeah, I would say any of these 3, take, rank up whichever one you like, or you could always save it. I should say, I'm not super familiar with Silver Centurion. I don't know how important his awakened ability is. That's kind of why I left him out. If he doesn't need to be awakened, maybe someone in the chat is commenting that or something. I don't know. But he might not be a bad one either. I just don't have much experience with him. I would personally go Penny or one of those 3. So, yeah. Congrats, though, man. Good stuff all around. Good results. Your team is pretty easy. Just keep up her combo above 100 and keep going. So, I mean, that's like saying, yeah, playing in the NFL is pretty easy. Okay, never mind. I'm not, because I don't even know what it takes to be an NFL player. So I don't know why I went to the NFL as an example. Maybe this is an easier one. Being rich is easy. Just have lots of money and then get more or something. Like, dude, keeping 100+ combos is not easy to do. If you can, that's kind of my beef with a champ like Guillotine. Actually, let's just go back to the arena. I don't need to look at her to explain this. That's kind of my beef with a champion like Guillotine. I mean, hell, she's right here. if you can hold 100 plus combos in a fight, you have already won. This is like a win more sort of champion, if you will. Because if you have that much control over a fight, you can win that fight with a lot of champions, probably. The hard part is maintaining that combo. Of course, for some people, it's not hard. Some people make it look super easy. I'm not saying it's impossible, of course, by any means. And I did just pick up the champion myself, so I like her and everything. But it is tough. She does have combo shields. Important to note that she does have that, so she does have some safety nets to fall back on, but still. Okay, Messiah705 saying, as an ex-NFL player, it's freaking hard as F. Hashtag justice for Rintra. All right, if you want to be an NFL player, you just be Messiah. That's it. Dude, Messiah, thank you for another 5. Also, I know, dude, I need to test Rintra. I feel like it's at least a few times a week that I hear Karate Man say that he really likes Rintra too. And every time I see it, I just think I need to test this guy. Then again, I think Karate Man likes more champs than I do, so I wouldn't be surprised if I don't like him. But I do need to test him. You know what it is about Rintra? It's more that I just want to go the entire year of testing every new champ. Don't throw your special. Oh, he threw a special. I'm just going to throw heavies until I win this fight. No other actions. I'm going to win. I'm starting to have doubts. You know, I had a backup option with the special 3. I just didn't think I was going to fall that quickly. I was going to hit the special 3 at the end. Okay. Brian, what made you play this game? Well, I was downloading different games to get examples. I was working on my own game at the time. And I was just downloading different games to get examples of not even the gameplay so much, but other things like UIs and just things that, like, in general would hook players, sort of stuff. Because I think the hardest part of, well, there's a million hard parts about making a game, but one of the hard parts is just getting people to stay in the game for literally more than a minute. So many people will download a game and open it and just like immediately close it, and that's it. You know, so I was like trying to see like the really early experience of games and stuff like that, and then sort of, you know, adapt those ideas to what I was working on. And MCOC was actually not one of those games. I thought, no, there's nothing I can learn from MCOC. It's a fighting game, mobile fighting game. I thought all mobile fighting games were the absolute worst inventions ever. And that's because in my mind, I thought they were just like, you know, Street Fighter clones with virtual controllers. So like the buttons, you know, you got like a joystick on screen, which I know the joysticks aren't that bad, but then like some of the buttons and stuff, I just thought that's not really an experience that I'd want to have on a touch screen. But my friends were playing this game and they were saying they were taking turns fighting this Hulk and that they were helping each other, and that idea sounded really cool to me. They were talking about Alliance Quest, something that a lot of players see as a chore, but at the time, that's actually what drew me into the game, was Alliance Quest. I thought the idea of playing with friends, all working towards taking down bosses together, that sounded really appealing to me. And I still just downloaded the game as like, okay, I'm only going to play for a day, maybe a couple days, and still treat it as a learning experience. But then the game turned out to be much better than I anticipated. And here I am. It's still a massive learning experience. Because I literally learned how to make YouTube videos. I may have not learned how to make a website. I was trying to learn that. If you can't tell, I treat most things in life as learning experiences. Because you could learn from anything. Anything and everything. As long as you have an open mind to it. So yeah, I was trying to learn how to make a website. And ended up somehow learning how to make YouTube videos. But also just having a lot of fun along the way. I can't learn unless I'm having fun or enjoying the process, or like what I'm doing. Like there has to be something else there. You know what I mean? Like if I went to like a school of making YouTube videos, I would fall asleep just like any other school that I've ever been to. But it's like, oh, I'm having fun playing this game, and I just get to like share something that I've found in a game. Okay, all right, I'll force myself to learn how to make a video or whatever, you know. Which explains what happened with the website. Is I really hated that whole process. Oh man, I despised it. It was still about something fun. It was about this game, but man, the process of learning how to program for me was not too enjoyable. Actually, some of the tutorials were pretty fun, but beyond the tutorials, I just got stuck in tutorial hell. Anyway, you should be a professor on YouTube. Of what? What would I be the professor of? Or a professor of? Coding is cool, just not for websites. It's cool, even for websites. I think it's really cool. I just think it took me too long to understand that it's not for me. There's a lot of super cool things in this world that are just not for everybody. I just didn't enjoy it. I don't think I would enjoy it for games either. Which in some ways I'm super grateful that I kind of went the route that I did, because I understand that now. But at the same time, one of the biggest lessons that I learned, professor of tangenting. Okay, fair enough. One of the biggest lessons that I learned is I should have just accepted other people's help. It wasn't that I wasn't accepting people's help because I was like too, well, I don't know, maybe it was that I was too stubborn. But like it felt like it was cheating. Like this was my school. This was my replacement of school, was learning how to make a website. So I didn't want someone just to do it for me. I was like, well, what's the point of that? But what I missed was the opportunity to learn how to work with others in this sort of capacity. That's what I learned. I learned that I should have seized that opportunity. You don't always get to decide what opportunities you have, and go with the flow a little bit more. Like that's kind of what I learned, is I could have worked with some super talented people. The guy that made the Dota 2 website, the freaking Dota 2 website, he was trying to help me make my website. He was even saying, like, you know, he could be as hands-on or hands-off as I wanted, sort of thing. Dude, together we could have taken down Aunt freaking May. we could have been even bigger than Aunt May. No, I don't know if that's possible. Aunt May is pretty awesome. But there's a few situations like that with other people, not just the example I'm giving. Some examples I don't even want to give because I don't want to, I don't want to put other people's stuff out there, but Man, I feel you there. I think coding is very cool. I'm even somewhat good at it, but I mostly wrote code my first few years in the industry, and that was some of the worst working years of my life. Yeah, man, I really wouldn't enjoy it. It's good that I tried, though, because now I know. Yes, it was that you were too stubborn 100%. Well, you know what, Abby Doe? You're right. Sometimes it's good just to admit it. As painful as it is. The dude that made the Dota 2 website got hands on with BG, just a sneaky humble brag BG. Oh my god. You know what? That's the takeaway there. One of the best ways to learn to code is to work with people with far more experience who are willing to teach you. I know. So, all I can say is I know. The more I would explain my backwards ass way of thinking, maybe the worse it would sound or whatever. Listen, all I could say is I've learned and grown a lot since then, all right? And at the same time, also learned practically nothing because in many ways I'm still just as stubborn. And I'll never change. Ever. Boo SQL, Python, C++, boo all coding, life lessons. Agreed. Boo it all. Learning computer science myself, and I hate coding. You know, here's what I will say I'm very happy with. I'm happy that I went for it, and that it also didn't cost me a college tuition in debt. So here's the lesson that you can learn from this, guys. I'm not saying school is bad. You know, go to school if that's the path for you or whatever. But if for some reason you can't or don't want to, or you're not sure, or you just don't want to commit to something like that because, well, you don't know if you're gonna like it, whatever you want to study, you could study anything for free. Nearly anything for free. Actually, yeah, I'll say anything for free. You can't necessarily get a job in that field. Certain things you need certain credentials for, but at least you can learn about it, anything you want, and see if you just have a surface level interest, or if you are like, no, this is amazing. I am after learning about this for free a little bit, I'm gonna seek out other, you know, schooling for this, like more official stuff or whatever. But you could at least try anything you want for free. All right, you got a master's in computer science, best free degree I got. Thank you, Army. Oh, you're saying that you got it. Okay. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Wish I wouldn't have listened to people and gone to college. It was fun and learned a lot, but it certainly hasn't made me any money, and I sure owe a ton still. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I've ever really heard you harp on it, so I don't think you are harping on it, but just for anyone that maybe does think about the past too much, you can't change it, so nothing to do but move on. Who knows? Maybe it ended up, maybe it was a better path, even if you haven't made a ton of money from it. Maybe the alternative would have been something worse. Maybe there's things that you learn there that you don't even realize that you learned there, you know? But either way, better, worse, doesn't matter. There's only what's next. All right, Eric the Tax is sent over to saying thoughts on life. How are you, friend? I'd say life is pretty good. Really hard for me to complain about anything in real life. Only stuff that doesn't matter too much. Like, you know, things related to minor gripes related to things like video games that at the end of the day are still fun. But yeah, I don't know if I have too many thoughts on life, but things are good. That's all I can tell you. Eric the Taxes, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it, man. What's next for me is another bowl of cereal. I hear that, dude. I could go for some cereal right about now. It's been a little while since I've had some. Might even put something more than water in it this time, you know? For sure, not everything can be learned for free, although it should. Well, I'm not saying you can learn everything for free. I'm just saying you can start the learning journey in any direction for free. That's all. Just to be open, I never got my degree and I was screwed by my school, owe $70K, and finally got myself a $6K job without a degree. Nice, dude. Not amazing, but wish I didn't go to school or at least did community first. I hear you, man. You know, again, I don't want this to sound like I'm just bashing like school, because there's so many people that would have the opposite experience and say like, you know, the best thing they ever did was go to school, right? So it just varies for every individual experience. Some people had a really good experience with school, some people don't. I'm so thankful that my grades sucked so bad that I didn't get into the schools that I applied to. I'm pretty grateful for that, man. Although, who knows? Maybe I would have met people there that would have been, you know, friends, lifelong friends and stuff like that. I mean, how do you put a price on stuff like that? But I don't think I would have made it through all 4 years. I don't think I would have got a degree, and I think it would have been a lot of debt, so. Maybe it would have worked out even better. Maybe not. Who knows? Either way, like I said, it's only the next step. Me doing math voluntarily over the summer be like, oh man, doing some summertime math, eh? All right, guys, I hate to end the philosophical learning discussions, but I actually need to end the stream. I cannot stay late tonight. I should have ended it a few minutes ago, actually. But yeah, Am I losing my mind? Thronebreaker Arena, regular arena. Oh, it is right there. I was losing my mind, it turns out. I didn't see the uncollected ones. I just kept scrolling past it, I guess. Dude, hold on, like I'm... No, it was there. Damn it. I was literally scrolling back. I looked back and like the live stream. I just scrolled back a couple seconds. I was definitely just missing it. Oh man. All right. Yellow Flash, excuse me, sent it over to saying, is 5-star Iron Man Infinity War useful? Yes and no. I would say if that's one of your first few 5 stars, no. I don't think he's a great champion to play without either A, a lot of experience, or B, you're so far along in the game that one of your focuses is Battlegrounds. Because I think Iron Man Infinity War is actually really good for Battlegrounds. He's annoying to have to fight against, and he's not terrible to use offensively, but he's a little bit cumbersome to use, and even when played to absolute perfection, I would still call him, you know, not the greatest offensive champ. So yeah, if that's one of your newer, one of your first few 5 stars or something, or just at any point before you're ready to focus on something like Battlegrounds, I would say forget that champion. You know, use him as a means to acquire more champions in this game, or more units by, you know, using him for arena fodder or something like that. But I wouldn't recommend investing too much in the champ. So yeah. Nito Aguilar, am I saying? I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I'm so sorry, but thank you very much for the 5 saying. I'm just glad you made the decision to make this channel. Your vids have helped me get through a lot of this content. Thanks, BG. Well, thank you very much, man. Appreciate the very kind words and the generosity. Thank you, dude. You'd be proud I didn't have enough milk, so I watered my milk down. Ugh. I am not proud, dude. You it's one or the other, dude. Tipped. Ugh. Ugh, dude. That's more disgusting than anything I've done with cereal that you guys know of. No, I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. I haven't done anything gross with cereal. All right, anyway. That sounds gross. I've never been more disappointed, Tipped. Bushido Brown sending over pounds saying, BG, you need a free-to-play way to get 18k units before July 4th. A free-to-play way to get, I mean, is it free if it's a stolen credit card? It's not your money, right? No, there is no way, dude. Please don't actually do that. It's just a joke, obviously. I mean, unless you're at, like, I would say between now and the 4th, you could get something like 3,500 units if you were, you know, pretty on top of the grind, roughly. But if you need all 18k, start saving for Cyber Monday or the gifting event. It's my advice. I have 11k units and 1.5 million battle chips. 1.5 million battle chips is about 2,700 units. It'd be really tough. You'd have to get lucky. I'd recommend opening up the Thronebreaker ones and just hoping for the best. Hoping you hit big. I mean, you could hit big on any of them. It's just you only need to get the top prize a few times with the Thronebreaker ones. It's less yeah, good luck, buddy. Because yeah, about 27. Let's say you can get about 6k units. You'd come about 1,000 units short. I mean, if you're okay with buying a few units, you can get to 18k. Also, do you even know that you need 18k? We haven't seen the offers yet. I wouldn't assume that you're definitely going to spend 18,000 units. But yeah, that is usually the target to have before going into it. All right, I really do need to go though, guys. But thank you all very much. And a special, of course, shout out to Messiah for being tonight's biggest team. Messiah, thank you very much. At 40k, you're going to spend it all. Damn, Scarco, 40,000 units. Hell yeah, man. All right, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, normal time. Good night, everybody.